Yeah, man, subscribe to the channel, man. Like this video, comment, let me know what y'all think. You support Dolph, let me know in the comments. Do you support PRE? Let me know in the comments. So basically, while everybody been, dogging on straight drop, he done got jumped a few times, everything. Well, guess what? The warden came back and said, anybody that gets touches straight drop next, they're gonna go into the chokey. They're gonna go into the hole for at least a long time. And basically they were like, okay, so straight drop is now off limits. So it's only, they gotta go to the next guy, which is Cornelius. Now Cornelius this whole time, he just been kind of under the radar. Like not a lot of people are paying as close attention to him as they were to straight drop. But then when, the warden told all the inmates and all the COs that anything happened to straight drop, y'all getting fired, all the inmates gonna get put in the hole and, even more punishment, then everybody switched to, having their attitude be more towards Cornelius now. See, now Cornelius, they're like, you still a rat, which is, and you played a part in the whole Dolph thing. So now he's getting jumped, beat up, and the whole nine. Like everything that happened to Straight Drop gonna happen to Cornelius too. Now, like, he's been they've been stretching out this whole case, which really gives all the people that's locked up with him a chance to, catch him slipping, or when the guards are slipping and they transition in to around the facility and outside, from going outside to inside, or visitations or phone calls and stuff like that. The longer you're in there, the longer Cornelius been in there, the more chances that those people have to be able to make a move on him. Like he could be, saying goodbye to a visit, and when he's done with the visit, he gotta walk by into the back room. But like when he stand up, somebody from the table next to him can run over and jump him there. It's gonna be some times where the security isn't 100%. Like it's not gonna be where they're always on point. It's gonna be some times where they 50% or lackadaisical, like they're gonna be lazy one of these times, turn their shoulder, and here comes a guy running straight to Cornelius. Cornelius could be wrapping up, finishing up something, and then, the guards are supposed to surround him or move him and make sure nobody's around. But hey, the communication breaks down, and next thing you know, straight drop getting his head smashed in the wall, straight drop getting curb stomped, all that stuff. So Cornelius could be getting curb stomped and all that. So like, it's just dangerous in there. And whole time this thing is being stretched out, like prolonged. It's taking a lot of time to finish all these hearings, and they're just starting. So it's not like this is gonna be done soon. Like they still gotta do it in the Fed too. So it's a lot of chances now, a lot of opportunity for somebody to get Cornelius, to get straight drop, anybody else that's in there, anyone that does anything, and you end up in there. If someone want to get you, they'll get you, and it's like it don't matter if you're in protective custody, or if you in a high up case, like where it's a lot of what do they call them, like a high ranking case. Like it don't matter if it's one of those, because the security's gonna be slipping regardless. It don't matter if it's high profile. That ain't gonna do you nothing, when the way that these guards are trained is so that there is bound to have something happen. Like they're not over here protecting you like you the president, or like you the big boss or anything like that. They're really just there to protect the other guards and make sure that you don't escape. So if something goes down between two inmates, two people locked up, Cornelius and some other guy, they're gonna let them scrap it out, or let whatever play out for an extra 30 seconds. That way they can come and not be interrupting or barging in the heat of the moment, and then they get hit or swung on or anything like that. So they kind of like, if something goes down, they acknowledge that the people are fighting and they doing something. They might yell like stop or whatever, but they'll stand there and kind of look at what's going on, process it. Let it go on for like 20 to 30 seconds, up to a minute, and then they'll come in when they're like wrapping up, or one guy is tired and there's a clear winner, and that now they're not hardcore fighting no more. It's just like, obviously there's a winner, and now end of that situation, let's break it up. That way they're not in it when it's in the middle of both of them in a heat of fight, and then one of the guards end up getting cut or something. That they don't want that to happen. So that's why they sometimes, you will see people in high profile cases in protective custody still getting beat up, still getting jumped. So just because Cornelius, just because Cornelius is like not as a more of a big name like Straight Drop, and like Cornelius is not a rapper, so nobody was talking about him really or was trying to get him. Straight Drop, he already had a big mouth, he already had this ego, and people didn't like him and anything like that. Like, he already had beef and issues. But Cornelius was just like a broke dude, random off the street, quiet. So not a lot of people knew him. No one was really talking about him. They were just like, hey, this guy's a rat. That's all I know. So, but now it's like, since they can't hit Straight Drop and the warden came and told them that it'll be repercussions, then they're going to go and hit Cornelius. They're going to do the same thing to him. Now, when we see them go to the next hearing, he's going to have probably a black eye or a swollen face or something, indicating that he did, in fact, get beat up. So that's something to look out for, because that's exactly what happened to Straight Drop the last time they came up in there. Dude's half his face was beat up, swollen. You could clearly see he had the black eye and everything. This shit was like swollen and black, like purple. But yeah, man, so that's really what's going on behind the scenes. And what's gonna happen next is that next hearing where you're gonna see if Cornelius, like, how much damage was done. So subscribe to the channel, like this video, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get it.